Imagine a world with zero greenhouse gases. Imagine a world that simple. Blue lakes, green trees and carefree animals roaming the earth.
Now, imagine the same world but with factories and dead and dying animals and fading plants. The Earth filled to the brim with landfills and toxic gases. Earth just wouldn't be the same, would it?
We now know about our endings, but what about what led us here? This is where net zero comes into play. So, jury, did you have any questions for our defendants?
What is net zero?
Net zero is the action of taking away the amount of greenhouse gases produced by humans every day by reducing emissions and using methods of taking in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
When will net zero start taking effect?
Good question. Net zero will be possible by 2050.
Is net zero enough?
Fortunately, net zero itself was not enough to save our planet, which is why we need to come up with more solutions in the future to help.
What are some positives about net zero?
Greenhouse gas emissions will be as close to zero as possible. Remaining emissions will be reabsorbed from the atmosphere.
How does CO2 get into the atmosphere?
Human activities that lead to CO2 emissions come primarily from energy production, including burning coal, oil, or using natural gas, which are non-renewable energy sources.
A negative is that it may not be enough, and it could be hard for everyone to get involved.
What are some examples of non-renewable energy?
Petroleum, hydrocarbon gas liquids, natural gas, coal, and nuclear energy.
What are some examples of renewable energy?
Some examples of renewable energy are solar, wind, hydro, tidal, geothermal, biomass, etc.
What can we do to reach this?
There are a lot of ways we can decrease gas emissions on an everyday basis, including avoiding the use of diesel cars and instead walking or using electric vehicles, or installing solar panels on roofs.
Although that can be expensive, doing little things every day like turning off heating during the night or walking to places that are in your local area can help you reduce your carbon footprint.
The only thing is that some of us will do it, but the others of us won't, and use the car so much more than necessary.
We're not by any means saying that you shouldn't use the car, but if everyone used it a little less, then it could hugely benefit the Earth.